fifth unit, the first topic is principal source of optimization. A compiler optimization must preserve the semantic of the original program, except in very special circumstances. Once a programmer chooses and implements a particular algorithm, the compiler cannot understand enough about the program to replace it with a substantially different and more efficient algorithm. A compiler knows only how to apply relatively low level semantic transformation using general facts. The first one is common subexpressions elimination. It is an occurrence of an expression E is called a common subexpression if E was previously computed and the value of variables in E have not changed since the previous computation. We can avoid recomputing expressions if we can use the previously computed value. For example, t is equal to 4 star I and t2 is equal to a of t1, t3 is equal to 4 star j, again t4 is equal to 4 star I and t5 is equal to n and t6 is equal to b of t4 plus t5. In a common subexpression, we can eliminate the repeated values, which is t1 and t4 are the same. So the common expression t4 is equal to 4 star I is eliminated as its computation is already in t1 and the value of I is not been changed from definition to use. The next one is copy propagation. It is assignments of a form f is equal to g called copy statements or copies for start. The idea behind the copy propagation transformation is to use g for f whenever possible after the copy statement f is equal to g. For example, here x is equal to pi and a is equal to x into r into r. So instead of we use the x, we can directly use of pi value. Copy propagation means use of one variable instead of other. This may not appear to be an improvement, but as we shall see, it gives use an opportunity to eliminate x. So here is the variable x is eliminated. The next one is dead code elimination. A variable is live at the point of in a program if its value can be used subsequently, otherwise it is dead at the point. A related idea is dead or useless code statements that computes values that never get used. While the programmer is unlikely to introduce any dead code intentionally, it may appear as the result of previous transformations. For example, here I is equal to 0 if I is equal to 1 and a is equal to b plus pi. Here if statement is dead code because the condition will never get satisfied. The next one, constant folding. It deduces at compile time that the value of expression is a constant and using the constant instead of is known as constant folding. One advantage of copy propagation is that it often turns the copy statement into dead code. For example, here a is equal to 3.14157 by 2 can be replaced as a is equal to 1.570. That is by eliminating a division operation. The next one is loop optimization. In a loop optimization, especially in the inner loops, problems tend to spend the bulk of their time. The running time of the program may be improved if the number of instructions in an inner loop is decreased. Even if we increase the amount of code outside the loop. There are three techniques are important for loop optimization. The one is code motion, which moves code outside a loop. Then second one is induction variable elimination, which we apply to replace variables from inner loop. Then the third one is reduction in strength, which replaces and expands operation by a cheaper one, such as a multiplication by an addition. So this is the overall loop optimization. Here you can see B1, B2, B3 and B4. There won't be any loop optimization needed. Only in a B5 and B6 the loop optimization is needed, because there is a limited value, there is a constant folding and there is a dead code elimination. So we have to see for everything, every four things, loop optimization and constant folding and dead code elimination and copy progression. So then only we can do some modification as a smartness in the coding. The next topic is data flow analysis. The data flow analysis, flow of the data in control flow graph. For example, the analysis that determines the information regarding the definition and use of data in program, which the help of the analysis optimization can be done. In general, it's a process in which values are computed using a data flow analysis. The data flow property represents information which can be used for optimization. See in the diagram, we have three points. One is a definition point, the another one is a reference point, then evaluation point. So if you are giving the value for any variable, that's a definition point. If you are assigning the variable to any other variable, that's a reference point. If you do some computation, that's the evaluation point. So in available expressions, an expression is said to be available at a program point along with the points it reaches to x. An expression is available at its evaluation point. An expression a plus b is said to be available if none of the operands gets modified before their use. See in example, in the diagram, L1 is equal to 4 star I and L2 is equal to 4 star I. B1 and B2, in the B1 we have a 4 star I, so L2 is equal to 4 star I, but that function L1 can be used in B2. For expression 4 star I is available for the block of B2 and B3 from the B1. Then the reaching definition, here the D1 is reaching definition for B2 but not for B3 since it is killed by D2. The next one, live variable. A variable is said to be live at some point P if from P to end the variable is used before it is redefined, else it's become dead. See in a diagram, the variable a is live at block B1, B3 and B4. For example, here B1 is a is equal to 4, then B3 we are not considered the a here, and B4 also we have considered the a, so it can be live, but the value of a is killed by B5 because the value will be changing. So here for example, here c is equal to 7, then u is equal to a plus b, that is for 9. So 7 plus 9 value will be getting for the value of a. So this is called a live variable.